What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the podcast.
You didn't want to go to the Bad Brain podcast.
Welcome to the Bad Brain podcast. We have Nico's back.
Yep.
How are you?
How we doing?
Hey,
Nico's
how
back,
are
and he
ya?
said this has to be a quick episode, so we're going to try to keep this under an hour and 20 minutes because the Div is back.
Yeah.
The Div is back.
He's got his fucking Tony Stark sunglasses on.
I don't like.
Did you really call that out of nowhere? Or
Thank you, bro.
Did they actually look like that? Did he
Thank
tell
you.
you the story or no?
No, I literally just seen those.
Thank you.
Just now.
Oh,
he
so
wasn't wearing those. a
He
second
actually
ago.
typed into Amazon Tony Stark sunglasses, and
You
he
are
ordered those
such
too.
a scumbag, dude.
Right?
Come on, there it is.
Yeah.
Yep.
He got them in
Look at
multiple
him.
colors
He's
too.
got-
I have
fucking-
them. I have these in multiple colors, and now that Justin just gave me the best compliment, as he just called them out, so
You
I
just
didn't
went
have
from
to say
6 to
shit.
midnight. You didn't. That's why I thought you guys planned that.
No, we did not plan that.
Thank you.
Those are just knockoff Tony Stark glasses. That's all.
Yep. Right on. Look at these, dude. There's like 8 different shades of these two. I got them in black and gold. I also tried to.
That looks blue to me.
This
Is it a blue lens?
Those are blue lenses.
This is blue. That's what it said on the title.
Oh, okay,
I can
okay.
I can read that. I got to cheat, but yeah, New York was fun. We were just in New York. It seems not too long ago, but then being in New York now, this was dead in the heart of the city. I stayed literally in the middle of Times Square. Lot of fun.
What hotel you stay at?
The
DoubleTree?
W.
Oh, the W?
It's like literally right next to the red stairs. So that was great.
Yeah. Did you go on the stairs?
Ate at a lot of. No, didn't go on the stairs. I'm a fucking weirdo. I just kept waiting for Spider-Man to like swing from, at night through building to building. But that was that part that I was telling you. I went to the dispensary with my boy. Shout out my boy Ben. Took me to the Barstool office. That was dope. But I was high as shit. So there's a dispensary everywhere. Like every corner, like you name it, you've seen it. It's the same fucking difference. And I never like wanted to go in there and get anything from them because I was obviously like skeptical about it. But honestly, it's good. It's good stuff. You can go in there. Everyone's cool. You can like sit. It's like a Starbucks, but with weed. Did that. Then went into the studio. But then by that time when I came outside, it was dark outside, like black. Now, obviously, the whole fucking city's lit up, but I'm not from fucking NY. I don't really know where I am. Thank God, GPS, phone. All I had to do was walk straight.
So are you by yourself at this
Yeah,
point?
I was by myself. That's also what it was. I was by myself.
The whole trip?
No, not the whole trip. Just Tuesday. I went and go before. My train was at 7. I will say train sucks cock.
Would you take an Amtrak?
Yeah, it sucked.
Why did it suck?
It was kind of ass. It was kind of long. It was really long. It was like 4 hours and 45 minutes.
It's the same as driving. It's actually longer.
No, yeah, that's longer. Like
Yeah, it is longer.
I really did feel like
How many stops did you have?
it seemed like 5 and then kind of a straight shot thing, but like you'd stop in like Connecticut,
Yeah.
Okay. Did they have like a drink cart? Was there booze on the train?
I think there was booze somewhere located on the train by Tuesday. I was good with booze. Did a lot of boozing.
So you didn't train on the way there?
I trained on the way there, yeah.
You didn't booze on the way there?
No, I think I had a beer at the bar before we left. I went right from work. Like we left work, went right to South Station. That sucked cock too, because I was just it's nothing better than getting out of work and just going home and just being a piece of shit.
Yeah.
When I have to then now sit on a train in like my same work clothes in a sense, like like I didn't get to go home.
All you want to do is shower, pretty much.
Yeah, probably, pretty much. I think
Yeah.
I would have been all right if I just took a shower. That would have been a real
So
great
you left
reset.
at night. Did you snooze on the train on the way there?
Didn't sleep for 1 second.
And then when you got there, you had to go out.
I couldn't get comfortable Because then some fucking jerk off on the fucking train, out of everybody in this whole fucking Thomas the Tank fucking train, dude. And this guy sat right next to me, dude. How? How did I get stuck with fucking a poo, dude, that hasn't showered in like 7 years? All right? You smell like dog shit. Do something. That pissed me off. That pissed me off so bad.
But didn't you go with other people, or were you the only one on the train?
No, I went with other people, yeah.
So how come you weren't sitting next to them?
Because no one wanted to fucking do that. Everyone wanted to sit on their own. Why we wanted 2 seats.
Okay. So you guys all wanted to, maybe you stunk. Maybe you stunk and your friends didn't want to sit next to you. Did you ever think of that?
No. Like everyone decided to sit on their own.
That seems
not
do you think they got one whiff for you and was like, listen, we got to lie behind Nico's back.
We got to tell them
if
that.
us 3 went on a train, you think we're trying to all sit next to each other? If like it's by 2s, everybody just take their own 2?
No one sat next to you?
I did. I end up getting fucked off of that. I sat on the inside and left the one in the aisle open. And fucking stopped we stopped at New Haven and
but
fucking.
Is this where there's like 2 across? Is this where there's like 2 across from each other? So like, are you facing?
No, it's not. No.
So everyone's facing the same way.
Yep.
All right, because I would have said like a good way to do that is like,
It's like
you guys
bus
sit
seating.
across. And
It's
then
like bus seating.
Yeah.
Literally 2s all the way down.
Oh, that sucks. You got fucked.
Yeah, I got fucked for about like 30 minutes.
I would have just got up and moved to another
That's all.
2.
That's all he had to do.
No, when I'm sitting on the inside and someone comes in, you can't. What am I supposed to do? You're
Get up.
coming into my seat to sit next to me. Now, am I going to be like, I'm
Hey,
going to
someone's
give
sitting
up?
there. They're in
Now,
the bathroom.
I think you
I
need.
could have. Now that is the move. My uncle, my girlfriend, the person that fucking isn't
I'm
real.
just waiting for this person. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or you put your overnight bag or whatever bag you have on that empty seat.
That's what he should
had
have.
the sweatshirt on there. Wasn't a deterrent enough.
Oh, he asked you to move it?
So can I sit here? And just me being like in the moment,
Pussy.
I was just like,
Soft.
yeah. Let's not do the pussy soft thing.
You got
He was
soft.
soft to
there,
pussy.
dude.
Listen,
fucking
You got
figure
soft
out
there.
how to-
Just say it. Admit it.
No, because
My girl's in the bathroom.
yeah, could have just said that.
Do you think he
I
probably
didn't- I
would
don't
took
think I
one
had to
look
bring
at him
it-
and been like, there's no way he has a girl? That's probably what it
That's
was.
what it was. The guy was like,
That's good.
there's no way you have a girl.
yeah,
Just
I would-
like
yeah,
as a
right.
guy.
Yeah,
Slide
right.
that over.
Yeah, it's like guys like you're a dick sucker, and I'm like, oh, you got me.
What
Fuck.
a sin.
But it was a great trip.
It was a good trip.
I ate at some places that I've never eaten before. Real great food. Went out to some places that were even cooler than like I was literally in a club and we were like 47 feet, like 47 stories up in the air overlooking New York City. I mean, that's like retarded.
So
Yeah,
were
that's
you
cool.
just going there to like see what clubs are like, or
Yep.
are you going there to open a club in New York?
No. I think just to get to
Get the vibe.
get the vibe, grab some ideas, see how things operate at like on all levels. Whether
Front
it's
to
like
back,
all types of hospitality.
Do you feel at all guilty, or maybe not guilty is not the right word, but do you ever think like there wasn't 1 ounce of content created from this for us, like for the podcast? Like it seems like you could have got a little bit of New York content for us and you didn't do shit.
As far as like
Anything,
me
like even
eating
just you
somewhere,
like being like, can you believe this guy just sat right next to me? The whole train is empty and I got this guy sitting right next to me. He picked this thing.
Oh
There's
no!
one
Now
seat.
that video just pops on the bad brain.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you think that bangs? No, I didn't.
Yeah, this guy
I-
stinks sitting next to
Yeah.
me. You should smell this
This
guy.
Indian guy smells like dog shit.
Oh, he
I
was
can't
Indian?
believe that. I said a poo, dude.
That's a little
I thought you
racist.
meant like a poo, like
Like a
He
poo.
Oh, he
smelled
smelled
like
like
a
poo
shit.
is what I thought he
Yeah.
said.
No,
yeah.
like a poo from The Simpsons.
Got you.
Oh my god.
Let's hope
That's
no one
not
cuts
fucking
that.
bad,
Yeah.
dude. Get the fuck out of here. This
That's not
fucking
fucking
world's so
bad,
soft. No one act like you never see an Indian person, and as soon as they leave or you leave their presence, you go in the car and you do your own Indian accent. All right? Everybody does that. Okay? Everybody
they-
does
they
that.
do it to us,
I don't
too,
give a
probably.
fuck. Yeah, of course they do.
Yeah, they
Of
probably
course
think
they
you
do.
smelled like fucking garlic and cum. is probably
Sure.
what they thought.
2 things that I don't do either of. So, but it's all good. I can smell like cum and garlic. Fine. Smell like a fucking wet bag of shit.
Jay, fine. Are you drinking tea?
Yeah.
I was gonna
Good.
say I saw that salada bag. What's the salada bag read? What does it read? Does it read anything like
This
inspirational?
Oh, it's like a. It's
It
like
says,
a. It's like
Trader Joe's.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Organic
it.
green tea.
There you go.
Oh, okay.
I
I didn't know if
had,
I read
It's like a
something
Snapple fact.
I had like a Muslim guy call me an F-bomb
at the
at
restaurant.
the restaurant.
Oh,
This
okay.
week.
Again,
I'm
he was
I'm
just being factual with Justin, but
I'm like
that's fine.
F-bomb.
Not fuck.
Right. No, the bundle of sticks.
Yes.
He called you a maggot.
Yeah, but with an F.
That's funny. I think that's funny.
But
Did it sound
the
funny?
situation, no, it wasn't funny.
Oh, okay.
He dropped his family off and went to go look for parking. I said, we don't sit in complete parties. Let me know when your whole party's here.
Yeah, that's right. We do the half party. You do full.
I'm just going to wait right here then. I said, I actually don't have a waiting area. If you like, you can go to a bar across the street or you can stand outside. I put the awning out. Like, you're not getting rained on, nothing like that. So one of the hosts gets a phone call screaming. You just hear screaming on the other line. She's like, passes me the phone. Listen, I don't give a fuck about your rules. You're going to sit my family right now, you F word. And I'm like, well, first of all, no, I'm not. Like, absolutely not. You guys are not allowed to come in here. Like 1,000%. You and your family can't come in here. You might as well just come pick them up.
I think that's like when he's that aggressive, that's probably the right move to make.
Yeah, 100%, dude.
I think he probably should have done something differently. Would have been my opinion. Maybe should have let the lady sit beforehand.
Me, personally?
Yeah, maybe should have let the lady sit beforehand.
I just follow the
Do you
rules.
really want those people? Yeah, but sometimes you can break the rules. On some things, I think you can break the rules.
I'll break the rules.
If it's not crazy busy or if that... But if she was like a cunt coming in general...
She came in hot. If you... Listen, with
if anyone
me...
calls me a...
Me in anything in... If you're in any type of service industry, if somebody comes at you super hot, the odds of you bending over backwards or being super nice to them are very slim. Very slim. If it was you in this situation, you would have dragged the guy up and down the street. I know your temper. And same thing with, somebody else. I know their temper. The guy would have got dragged up and down the street. So not only did he call me that, about 10, 15 minutes later, the guy pulls up to the front of the restaurant, parks his car in the middle of the street, comes in the restaurant screaming at me. Screaming his head off. Yo, how low is your fucking IQ? This and that, screaming at me. I go, buddy, I'm gonna call the cops if you don't get out of here. He goes, I'll call them. I'll get you arrested right now.
Yeah, I would have been like, call the cops, you stupid fucking piece of shit.
Call them for what?
I wish you texted me, dude. When was this? Was I working?
You were out. You were in New York. But it
would have been really
I don't
funny
look
if he
at
just
laughing.
walked out and slashed all four of his tires and just
I
you can't go anywhere now.
I said, you better leave. He wasn't leaving. I go, if you don't leave,
Now you can't leave.
I go, I'm going to beat you up in front of your kid. Do you want that?
He didn't want that.
No, he didn't want that. He got in his car and he left. Pussy.
I think that the way that guy should handle it, like if he called you up and was like, hey, I know my wife is this huge raging cunt.
Like
I know she's a
massive
huge
cunt.
raging cunt, but is there any chance you can let her in? Like, I know you got this rule where like you don't sit in complete parties like most places.
Lie to me and be like, I just parked the car. I'm walking
I just
over
parked my
now.
car. Any chance you could just sit her?
Yeah. And I would have 100% did it.
They don't know how to finesse, though.
150% would have did it.
I think that guy was on his last nerve.
Yeah.
She wanted to go to the North End, and she was like, "We'll find parking. Don't worry about it." He was driving around for no parking.
Yeah.
Then she called up and said, "Can you believe they're not fucking sitting me? You better hurry the fuck up here." And then he just lost his mind. I'm gonna blame the girl on
They
this.
were,
Wife's box probably smells like fucking
They were
gob.
very Muslim as well.
Oh, well.
Well, I mean, well, first of all, they hate gay people.
Yeah.
The Muslims, like a lot of Muslims, do not like gay people.
Hate 'em.
in general. So that makes a lot of sense. So he probably saw you with those fruity ass glasses and was like,
I wasn't wearing
That's
these glasses
crazy.
at work.
Muslims don't like gay people?
I'm pretty sure
It's
that's
very
like
against their religion. Like very, very much so.
I think in like those countries, they might actually kill those people.
Wow.
Yeah. It's crazy.
That's bad. Yeah, so long story short, that
Thank
guy
God
was
you
a
live in America.
scumbag. He's never going to hear this podcast ever. He's never going to hear from me ever again. I wish I see him again. I'm surprised we didn't get some sort of Yelp review.
I'm more shocked that I've been getting when I talk to people, I've been getting I give you like 3 minutes after you 2 minutes after you get water to like go over and like introduce myself and everything.
Yeah.
I like when people say, "Hey, we need more time." Okay, cool. When I come over again and you say you haven't even looked at the menu yet, I find it extremely disrespectful. Like, I just feel like that's so
Well,
unintelligent.
you got to hit them
going
with the.
out.
You got to hit them with the.
Yeah.
Just to give you a heads up, there is a time limit on tables.
Oh no, you don't do that either. If you say that, you're
No,
a
I
fucking
don't-
scumbag. See, Justin doesn't know how to handle people.
I don't wanna
This is
say
how
that.
you handle somebody. You go over to the person. The time limit on tables. I'd be like, okay,
I'm saying in his thing there is
yeah, but
a
that's
specific
not.
time limit.
No, that's not
It's
an actual
different
time
from
limit.
most.
If you're boozing, there's no time limit. You give a time limit to someone that's not doing shit.
I'm just
This is
telling
what
you
you
what
say.
his restaurant does.
Have you ever actually kicked out someone that was actually drinking and having a good time, or does that time limit not exist?
If I have a reservation after you, I don't care if you're drinking or not. Yeah.
Well, that's a different story. The
So do you
reservation.
see what I'm saying?
No, this is what he needs to say to the people, and this is what all waiters should say. It's a very simple thing. Okay, I understand you're taking a little time, but just you call me over now. You throw it back in their court. When you're ready, give me a look. That's it.
I could do that. Yeah.
When you're
for
ready,
sure.
give me a look. Do I
Every
think that's
circumstance
rude?
is different, though.
I also say like, yeah, but if I know I'm busy and I know that they're gonna need, that table at a certain time. We talked about this. There is a way to also angle it, and people are in the know. This also is like, some people you can act like a retard all you want and be like, oh, I didn't know that. Like our hostess is like obnoxious with it. Like,
Yeah, let them say it.
it's told to you. So it is
But
previous.
every
it is known.
restaurant is different because now those same people that come in, and you know how the restaurant that I work at is that if it's busy and it's slamming, all the time you're taking not ordering, everyone else in the restaurant is fucking ordering, and it's 45 minutes before you get your food. We're from scratch. Now these same people, once they finally put their order in, now maybe a 15 put their order in. Maybe the entire restaurant is already backed up.
Yeah.
Now you're waiting.
They don't understand
and
that.
then they get mad at you that their food's taking too long.
Now I get so how I evade that problem is I get ahead of that. I'm like, listen, I know we're looking at the menu. I'm like, I just want to inform you that a party 15 did just sit. I don't want you guys' food to get lost behind that, because then you're not going to see it for a while. And again, I want you to have the best experience, like with all the time that you
Exactly.
have here. So how can we go about this? And then the brain turns on like, oh, okay, we can't just, no, you can't just sit there and fucking letharge for 4 hours. I'm sorry.
My
Can't do that.
opinion is that
Like-
the last case scenario, the last thing you should ever mention in the service industry is rules, because no one gives a fuck about your rules. Now, that should be your last
People are
case
so
scenario. So when
selfish.
Justin went right to, okay, you know that we have a time limit, I think that's the wrong
If
way to
they've been there
approach
for
it.
if
That's
they've
my
been there for
opinion.
an hour,
It depends on the situation.
Okay, the only thing
He said 3 minutes later he came back. And
No,
they
he said it
they
took
were-
him 3 minutes the first time.
No, then he said he came back over 3 minutes later.
That's
so
not
let's just
enough
say
time.
10 minutes went by that they didn't even put anything in.
It comes to a point where it's like, yes, where it's like
10
we're
minutes.
hit to like 10.
We're going to hit them with, just to let you know, we do have a time limit on it. No, that's insane to do that at that point. That would get me insulted right away.
no,
Like,
I would-
listen, don't rush me.
You're talking about different establishments. Would I do that where I work? No, because we
Just
don't
saying,
have
it is.
that.
My
we don't
opinion is
have that
people don't give a fuck
scope.
about the rules. So
No,
you should
people
try your
def-
best to never mention the rule, any rule, until you absolutely have to. That's all I'm trying to say.
That's
Because they don't give a fuck about your rule.
No one gives
and
a fuck.
they shouldn't.
People that come out nowadays, it's the craziest thing in the world. They're super selfish. Like it's insane.
Well, they
And
look
I get
down
it.
on you. They
And I
look
get-
down on the service industry in general.
which is insane. Which they could never do my job probably because from that understanding
Well, it's
they've
funny
never tried
because
it.
you 9 times out of 10 you're making more money than they are. Legitimately.
Oh yeah, for
yeah,
sure.
probably. Yeah.
They went to school for 4 years. They have $150,000 in debt, and they're making $50,000 a year. And I'm working 4 days a week and making more money than you are. So,
Again, they're throwing back on me. How do you like that?
how do you like me now?
That's what I'm talking about. I just think it's crazy. I just think it's crazy. I don't know. I don't
Yeah,
know where it
I
is.
see what. So you're saying
There's a
like
lot
for
of
them not to
I
be
mean,
ready.
that's just one thing, dude.
That's
just
happened to us,
that's
though,
just
a few
one
times.
thing.
You get lost in the conversation. You're having a good time. You know,
I
you can
get
get
that.
lost a little
I
bit.
get
I
that.
know, bro, but like,
100%.
dog, but by the time I come over and like once we're done with a round of drinks, like, and we're like 17, 20 minutes in, and you're gonna tell me like,
I agree. That second time, that first time, do you know what I do? All of a sudden, I'm running point. I'm the quarterback, and I'm like, listen, guys, before she comes back, you better all know what you got to drink. And I'll do the same thing. You better all know what are we getting for appetizers. One person at that table going to start running point to be like, get everyone else
I get
wrangles.
it, but
You know what I mean?
that's you that has worked in the service industry and you get it. And you're just a constant patron. So you also understand
Right.
the ins and outs of the restaurant. You're talking about people now that have no fucking clue.
We're speaking to a classroom where these people have never taken the class.
Exactly.
So it's like,
So
I'm like trying to explain to them like a common knowledge thing. Like, yo, you've just sat down. This is where we open up the menu and fucking do something. It's like, no, I swear to God.
I know they don't
I
do
swear to
anything,
God.
yeah.
It's like,
It's
Oh,
girls.
we order drinks now?
It's girls though.
It's like
it's always the
it's
girls.
like, when did you think
never
that
the
you
guys.
wanted to order them? Like in 15 minutes? Because that's just not. I understand that this place probably looks better than your fucking 600 square foot apartment. Why you can't hang out here forever?
I think
sorry.
your place though in general, like there's a lot going on. So these girls, they come in and they're looking around. They're like,
They
oh, they take a
stop
picture of the
struck.
tree.
It is-
Or
it
they
is-
take a picture of the
no,
other
it
side.
is.
So then they get fucking lost in the sauce.
They do get lost in the jungle, like
It's
for
like-
sure. Like, and there's I can totally agree with that. People get lost, but having a good time. Those people I hate to ever talk to.
But if
those
you're-
are never the people I'm talking to. By the way,
you've been sitting at the table for 20 minutes now. Let's say it's 20 minutes. Now you're going up the third time. What are you saying?
I swear I would have already thrown it into my quote, like, hey, just let me know. Give me a wave. I don't want to rush you guys. Give me a wave. Let me know when you're ready. That's all.
at my place, I can't afford the time to have them let me know when they're ready.
Exactly,
I
because
know.
then they're going to be calling you over when you just got sat two other tables,
Yeah.
and now you're in the
Yeah.
middle of.
Yeah, but then
now you're in the weeds doing
But
other
now,
shit.
but now
I'm
it's
running-
their fault.
I
Now
know,
it's their
but
fault.
I'm running.
But now they're getting mad at you, and now they're going to tip you less for being unattentive.
They can't get mad at you though at that point.
But they do. That's the problem. Is
How do you
that
like my
they
20% already included?
Well, yeah, I know that's good.
You gotta love it. You gotta love a built-in tip. Let's
I
go,
get it,
idiot.
but not every place is
No,
like that.
I
they
understand.
don't understand the system.
Right.
Now I'm fucking weeded because now I just got three other tables that I'm trying to fucking.
Justin, just literally happened to me
catch
on.
up
It
on.
literally happened to me on Friday night. Like,
Yeah.
It's
I
like
think-
you did this. Now you gotta wait for me.
I had this three.
That's
Of,
it.
I had this.
I know.
Th- I
Then
had
it's
this
on
3
them.
or 4 top that like. I had this 3 or 4 top that just like refused to fucking order. And you know what else is? I just might have forgot it, bro. If you are late for your reservation by over the grace period, which again is fucking reiterated
You
to you,
lose the reservation.
dude. Steve's been great with like, or I should say probably more patient than ever because he usually doesn't. Like letting the people like still finding a table for them, like in the week, like while in the middle of a Friday night, still trying to find a table for you. Which again, person on the other side could give a legit fuck less.
They expect
just
that,
expect that they have a table already just waiting for them set up. Like it's 7:30. You were supposed to be here at 7:30. You're here now at like 7:57.
Oh yeah, a half hour late. You lose
And you don't
your
even
reservation.
call. You don't even call and let people know. Scumbag.
You want to huff and puff at the door?
There's no huffing and puffing. I can
crazy?
put you on a standby list.
Right. We tell them we'll put them at the next table available.
Yeah,
Now
that's
they
all.
sit down at the next table available. Now it's like, okay, we can kick our feet up and take our time. Are you fucking crazy? Are you crazy? You're a half an hour late as is. If I come over to the table, y'all motherfuckers have been staring at menus while you've been waiting in the doorway. How have you not figured out anything? Oh, I just need more time. Okay, alrighty then. I'm like, wow, fantastic. I'm just so surprised lately. It's embarrassing the amount of people that don't know how. I still don't
life
understand
works.
how a fucking
But
restaurant works.
the
It's
service industry in general, even before COVID, which is much, much worse, after COVID, is a blood sport. You have to have a certain love for the game. You have to be a certain type of person to be able to do this job. You got to be able to eat shit, take shit. And it's sad.
For someone as soft as you are, like soft, like you get so offended so easily.
Yeah.
You get so offended so easily. Like you're like super offended. Like especially on Instagram, you get really offended.
No, I don't.
Oh my God, you get
Because
so
I
offended
troll
in the
people
comments.
back?
No, I think in the comments you get super offended
Absolutely
all the
not.
time. Yeah.
How?
And you got to stop answering the trolls from the Bad Brain podcast. You
I
either got to
say
make
funny
a funny
things back.
No, you got to make a funny joke. You can't sound whiny. So I
How
would
is
say
it whiny? I'll
don't
give you
know.
one example of the last time I did it. The guy was like, I came across this fucking, I don't know why it was recommended to me. This is nothing but shit. These guys are mad annoying. And I said, clearly your algorithm is just filled with shit. That's why we entered it. You watch shit. That's funny.
I would have said probably something like, well, maybe you watch a lot of gay videos, so this gay stuff is popping up. You
But
know?
why is it any different from... We basically said the same exact thing.
You watch a bunch of guys.
I might just have to go with Justin's answer on that one, but
Yeah, I don't know how I tangent onto you being like kind of like a little baby back bitch. Like
I'm not. I
speaking
just troll
on the bad
back.
brain. I don't know if it's considered trolling.
No, it's just because you know
You
me and
answer the
don't
stuff,
you read
yeah.
it and think I'm being a cunt.
Well, yeah, maybe that's true, but I don't know.
That's
I think
100% true.
I would say just save it for your own personal. Get in there on the personal. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, because I'm going to switch. I'm going to switch accounts now.
Yeah, I think so.
That's just crazy.
Definitely do that. Yes,
Yeah, I'm
definitely,
going to switch accounts now.
definitely do
Switch
that.
accounts. Maybe we should just take away the Bad Brain podcast Instagram from him 100%.
Yeah.
I think we should just give it to Nico and let Nico answer all this
Yeah,
stuff.
and look at you on my main account. It's all fucking you, buddy. It's just you all over my fucking main account. now.
You don't have to collab.
You shouldn't.
And post some shit, dude. And
don't-
if we posted more of the clips that you have 30 clips sitting there wouldn't be just me.
You guys all have the clips.
Yeah, but you're in charge of posting the clips.
Now
Now I'm in
I'm in-
charge.
now
Now
I'm
I'm
in
in charge of the
charge.
podcast clips. He was always in charge
you
of the
see
podcast.
how now I'm in charge?
I'm in charge of the podcast clips.
Do you see how I'm in charge now?
Have you been doing the podcast clips
God
since
damn it,
the
Do you
Al.
jump?
see how I'm in charge
Has
now?
has he not been doing the podcast
now
clips from
I'm
the
in
jump?
charge.
Now I'm in charge.
All I said,
I'm changing the password.
Al.
So we won't
to be
get cunty
honest, bro,
comments.
You bamboozled me on that one. So for him to say, "Oh, now I'm in charge," that means he absolutely, unless he just completely deflecting it, he had no regards to thinking that it was up to him to be posting
He did
these
it
clips.
every single day. You don't remember him crying that we would post
Jay
it too
Fine.
soon to
Oh
when he
my
would post
God,
his
dude.
clips?
We all do have the clips. Justin's 1,000%
Jay Fine,
right.
when you send the clips, Jay Fine, do you send them to Justin Lapori?
Hold on a
Do you
second.
send them to my phone number, or do
Is
you
this
send
kid-
them to the bad brain?
We know that they get sent to everybody. My point, though,
So
is
now I'm in charge. You all have.
you
them.
have always been doing them, and then you just stopped one day. You just completely stopped. You always posted one a day, and then you just stopped.
Justin, you're
So,
right.
like,
we all have. I mean,
we all have them.
We
That's fine.
definitely-
I will take it upon myself to do it. That's all.
I could do one
It
a
was-
day. You know,
I'm not saying.
everybody
Listen,
can.
hold on a second.
Type
No
shit.
one's saying that we can't. He was in charge of it. That was like
When
his
did we
job.
put me in charge? Now
From the
I have a
jump,
job.
he was-
When did this happen?
You were in charge of posting
I
it every
got
time.
told that I was a cunt, and so I stopped fucking posting it. So okay, now everyone can post it.
No. Hold on. You were a cunt. You're a cunt because of how you answer comments.
No,
because
no,
you
no.
act
I'm
in a
saying
cunty way
previously
instead
I
of a
was
funny
told,
way.
And previously I was told I was a cunt. Maybe you just didn't find it funny. I did. For me telling them, hey, maybe
I didn't
just,
see that. I'm saying other ones. There's a lot of stuff you like, I don't know. You just freak out, I feel like, sometimes in the thing. I don't have any, I have no direct
You have
relations.
no examples
I have
whatsoever.
zero examples.
So to me, it just
Zero.
seems like you're making shit
I will
up.
go back and find all the
I would
examples.
just say there's one instance where you use I, and I would just advise using I. If you're gonna go back at people with the bad brain, cool, yeah, do it all in friendly bands. We never want to look like we're on the aggressor, of course, right? When you have people that come in here like, these people are fucking stupid. How'd I get these people? Like you said, yeah, you could have said either response, what you said, or you watch a lot of gay stuff, right? That's funny.
Yeah, that
when you
would've been
start to
funny.
use I, if it sounds like someone's personally answering from a grouped pod, it just looks weird.
I
You
agree
shouldn't be
with that.
doing that. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like you shouldn't, because there's
Yeah,
all
I
of
didn't
us
do
on
that either.
I thought because obviously you and fucking B-Man were going back and forth. I seen like an I, but I thought that you were also answering
he
from
did the bad brain.
Forrest.
I don't remember. But yeah, probably.
But that's not to nitpick.
But to be fair, I have 3 accounts that I'm not gonna fucking switch through because if I'm
mad
tagged
easy.
in all of them,
I know, but it's mad easy. It's mad easy to switch the
Yeah,
account.
when you're
you
in
just
the heat of-
double,
when
you
you're
just
in the-
double tap on the bottom right.
when you're in the
he's
heat of
crazy.
the when you're
He's
in the
nuts.
heat of the
Thing is-
moment and the heat of an argument, you don't have time to think about that
Yeah,
stuff.
but
I get it, but since you're working with a podcast, Just think about that. Just, be like, fuck it. Switch it over to fucking
All
Forrest
right,
Gump.
anything else?
Yeah, Tommy DeVito's Asian took over the internet last night. Do we think he has legitimate mob ties?
No.
Or do we think that just for some reason the NFL's like, yeah, let's just fucking flood people with the Italian culture
I'm
all of a
also
sudden?
90% sure that he's my football coach, my high school football coach's like nephew.
Like in all actuality?
In 100%
How old do you
accurate.
think that guy actually
My
is?
football coach looked exactly like
Who?
Mike the plumber, just a little
You didn't
fatter.
see this guy?
No,
You haven't seen Tommy
no,
DeVito's
no,
agent?
no. I'm asking
gonna
who
say-
was the coach.
Oh.
Stellato.
I don't know who that is. Your high school?
Yeah.
You didn't. Oh, but you didn't play in high school.
No, I played in junior high.
What the fuck is the difference
What do you mean? What's the difference? I don't know. He was
between
just
junior high school and high school?
There's no difference, but you could play for varsity and in junior
JV?
high. No, we didn't have a junior varsity team.
I'm confused. Who the
Yeah,
fuck
I
is
don't know.
what's junior high?
What do you mean?
I
Eighth
never
grade.
had- Oh,
Eighth
so
grade
so
is
my
middle
school,
junior high.
so my middle
Yeah,
school and
middle
high school
school.
were attached.
Middle school.
You could
So
play
was
for
I.
both.
Georgetown
Yeah.
was a middle high school.
Yeah, that's
same
called
thing.
junior high.
So you could play for varsity sports in
they
middle
didn't
school.
call it that.
Yeah.
I never have ever, in being at Georgetown, never ever did anyone call it junior high. Is that like the grammatically?
Oh, that's what he's wondering about? Yes,
That's-
junior
yeah.
high.
Yeah, bro, I'm trying to fucking figure that out. I don't give a fuck where you played fucking football. I'm trying to
That's-
figure out the title for what's junior high.
Junior high.
What grade is junior high?
6th, 7th, 8th now.
Middle school.
Middle school.
Thank
junior
you.
high. It's the
Oh
same
my
thing.
fucking God.
Junior high. Does it make sense?
No, doesn't. But
Of course
all right.
it does.
Yes, it does. Come on.
But like
It's
junior,
like pre-high school. If you went to preschool, and then
But
you
did
went
you go to school after preschool?
No, but
I think that
Yeah, that's
you're
what I
getting
mean.
too much.
That's stupid.
Jay, fine, have you ever heard the
that's
term junior high?
So
Yeah.
that's stupid.
Okay.
That's
So-
a stupid name. Preschool is very stupid because you're in school, and after preschool, you're still in school. So, like, I don't get it. You're in kindergarten, though. Why do they call it preschool?
No, it's before kindergarten.
It's before kindergarten.
I know. Then after you go to
Pre-K.
kindergarten.
Then they changed it to pre-K. Pre-kindergarten, which
It's
makes more
fucking
sense.
stupid, dude. I don't know what ages, by the way. A lot of people have been doing the whole, like, when I was in this grade. I don't know how old you are when you enter school, because I know that I was on the back burner. I was held like a year at least.
Were you held back? So
No,
you're
not
old-
held back. I shouldn't say held back, Justin. I was more, I think my dad, my dad had no decision making. It was definitely all Roseanne. That I, like, waited the extra year. Like, I'm the oldest person in my class.
Okay, and so you're in October, baby. So
Yeah, you're right after it.
You're right after.
It's like Justin
They-
was old for his grade.
Yeah.
Like, there's a girl that graduated a year ahead of me, and I'm older than her by
No,
2
the
weeks.
only reason I was old for my grade is because I stayed back in the first grade.
Damn, you did?
How do
Why?
you stay back in the
I
first
had
grade?
That's
mono.
bad, bro.
I had mono.
What the hell does that mean?
What's that?
I missed like
I had mono,
3
too.
months of school.
I had mono.
You still shouldn't have stayed back.
They held me back because I missed 3-4 months of school. I was like,
I mean,
freaking
what
sick.
kind of mono did you have? That
I was
sounds
in,
cancerous.
I was in the hospital for like a long time. I missed. You guys don't remember this?
I remember him having mono. I don't think it was
That's-
3 months of school.
No, I
Yes,
never would ever.
absolutely.
so there had to be
guys.
some shit going on there.
I would
I was
never ever
fucked
know.
up.
Yeah, there had to be some stuff going on there.
Yeah,
Someone
something
definitely
went on.
pulled the plug.
Did you get your spleen removed or no?
No, they thought they
They
were
thought,
about
okay,
to.
yeah. They were about to move his spleen.
Yeah.
I think
I
they were
was
just,
like
they
really
removed
sick.
you from public schools. They could have been a potential target on you or
No,
something.
I was incredibly sick
They put Justin
the point where-
Justin in hiding.
where I almost died. First of all, if you guys, I can't believe you don't know that.
Well, we all know you had
I'm sorry,
mono. You
I'm
didn't
sorry.
almost die.
First grade. How old are you?
6th, 7th grade. He's probably 6 or 7 at that
6 or
time.
7.
Yeah.
So I'm
Yeah.
not born yet. Probably.
Probably
How the
not.
fuck would
Maybe
I ever
not.
know that you had mono? I never even knew you had mono. Did you know I had mono?
No.
Everyone,
Okay.
I had mono. I had mono when I was like going into college.
I had mono. I think I was like 12 years.
I think at his
Fuck.
age, though, when you're young like that, it does hit you a little harder.
And I have like my immune system's like I have definitely 1,000% have an autoimmune issue. So that on top of it,
You get sick fucking quick.
I get sick.
How many
bad.
times have you
Whenever
had
I get
COVID?
sick, I get real bad. Only twice. Yeah, that I know
Twice that
of.
he knows of.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Twice you know of. I can't laugh. I got
We're coming up-
I got it twice.
We're coming up 4 weeks from now. I guarantee I'll have I'll have COVID.
Oh,
I get
I'll
it at the
have
same
COVID in
time.
February.
Every time. Mine's always
End
January.
of June. No, you know when I
Mid-January.
get it? New Year's.
Yeah.
2 years in a row.
Yeah.
New Year's.
That we'll all get at the same time. Someone's flipping a switch. Fauci's is flipping a switch in his fucking penthouse in the
We gotta
Pentagon.
get Tommy DeVito's fucking agent on the case.
We
'cause
could probably
he's
get
got-
Tommy DeVito's agent on the podcast. We should try
Probably should.
Not now. Not now.
too big
I would
now?
have definitely said before this, if somebody found a picture of him, say if like Jay Fine pulled up a picture of him, anyone, right? Wow, did you guys see this guy? Now that he was like on Monday Night Football full Ginzo, like, nope. See you later. He's all over the place. That guy.
Did you guys?
That guy looks like he was paid to be
I
there.
guarantee. How old? We gotta find out how old this guy
I don't
is.
know. He's ageless.
I guarantee.
I hope I look like
I've
that,
partied
bro.
with this guy at the Palace.
I
before.
hope I look like that. Well,
He's gotta be in
Jay
his-
Fine. Can you look
he's
up?
gotta
Do you
be
by any
deep in
chance?
his
Can you look up
40s.
how old Tommy DeVito's
He's
agent is?
deep in his 40s.
Yeah, 48.
No, I think he's like
48, 40. I'll go 47.
So
Lucky
he,
number
he
47.
wrote a,
48.
he wrote a
47.
he wrote a book about how his
be a
team
pimp?
his team in Salem beat Swampscott High. He wrote a book about this, and it's Portnoy, so he's Portnoy's age. So however old Portnoy is, probably 42. I don't know how old Portnoy
Ooh,
is.
Portnoy just turned, I think, like 43. I thought, or 44.
So however old Portnoy is, he's probably the same age.
Wait,
that-
hey,
Because every
what
time.
did you say your old high school football coach's name?
Stellato.
That's this guy's name.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay. I thought you just meant like they looked alike.
No. I'm
Al
saying
made-
they
Al
legitimately,
made a- Al
they
made a whole
legitimately
video
got to
about
be
this this
related.
morning.
They
Oh,
legitimately
yeah.
got to be related.
I'm just wondering how old he is. I'm saying
I'm
47.
trying to piece it together. Someone texted
But-
me this morning and thinks that they're related.
In
I don't know if that's a fact.
in order to get like him on the that guy's fucking phone's probably blowing up. And now that the Giants won another game, they're all throwing up the fucking hand.
Yeah.
It's cool. It's fun. It's funny. I guess it's just another thing for the American people to just fucking
Yeah, this
love
is my,
on some Italian
This is my
culture.
old coach.
Yeah, they could be related. But speaking of
guy looks retarded.
speaking of people on the podcast, and I know this is Jay Fine's like Mount Rushmore of guests. Did you see Stavros's special yet?
I haven't watched it. I want to watch it.
It's funny. Did you watch it yet, Jay Fine?
I actually was watching it the other night and I fell asleep, but it was pretty good.
I just
he's-
really
he's
like
like
funny,
halfway through.
dude.
I just really like when he talks about Baltimore.
I know.
That's
I know.
all.
Ronnie?
That's
You mean
all.
Ronnie?
That's
Ronnie?
all he
Oh,
talks
yeah.
about. He's like,
Ronnie from the Ravens.
I can't do.
Ravens. No, you
I
can't do that
I
voice.
can't do the accent. I gotta like find it.
Dude.
He's like, let's go with them Baltimore Ravens.
Do you
like
know what-
how they talk.
do
He
you know
says
what he
everybody
makes
from
me-
Baltimore's trash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Said everyone from Baltimore.
Have
like,
you ever been to Baltimore?
I drove through it and there was a
but have
shooting.
you ever been to Baltimore? Not driving through.
No,
it.
Justin, I've been thrown down in Baltimore.
I've been to Baltimore a couple times.
Do you know
What
what?
you do a show?
Do you know what
Yes.
Stavros makes me jealous about? Like that I can't wear sweatsuits. I can wear the tops. I can't wear the bottoms. I got no ass, so they always fall down my ass.
They come with
But
the
like-
string on them.
Dude, it doesn't matter. I need like belts in my fucking
I bought the
jumpsuits.
comfiest
Or
pair of
I would be
pants
in a
in New York.
jumpsuit 24/7. I got no ass. It doesn't stay up, so my ass just hangs out. And everyone knows they call me Long Crack Al. I get the longest crack in the game.
It's so long.
It's like all the way up my back, dude. So
I will
gotta
be-
wear a belt.
I will be wearing
crazy.
like an Adidas jumpsuit or something like that in the delivery room, 100%.
Yeah, you gotta wear that up. Dude, I gotta find if I have a picture of when they gave me my scrubs. I had to scrub up because my wife got a C-section, so it made me scrub up. I must have a picture. The first time they gave me scrubs, they gave me like extra large scrubs. They were like a girl's extra large, and
Yeah.
I was jammed in it. I looked absolutely ridiculous. I don't even know if it went over me. Like I had to have some like fat nurse, like fat male nurse, had to get me shit to like wear
Like
this
his
fucking-
scrubs.
Yes, he was like, I got an extra one in my locker or something.
You're
in this
like, oh,
car.
thanks, guy.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, buddy.
Yeah, they might even give me like a gown to throw over, and nothing was fitting, dude.
Jesus.
Yeah.
They're
It
like,
was a
get him
scramble.
a fucking
Does
bed
anyone got a
sheet.
fucking top for this kid? In
Can
room
get
12?
one of the bed
Yeah,
sheets. Oh, what a sin.
Yeah.
Did you guys see this? I had this sent to me. It was on the North Shore fucking page, and it's just funny. I'm gonna read it to you real fast. Not sure how to handle this. My child's first birthday photos were accidentally deleted by the photographer and replaced with pornography photos. I paid $200 for the photos, like none of the edits, so I opted out. For the originals, especially. I spent easily $500 for a new dress, cake, makeup. How do I handle this? Because I'm ready to lose my shit. These photos were taken over a month ago. He told me to download them last week. I told him I would within the week. I clicked the photos and someone else's naked photos were there at the end and actually accidentally cleared my child's photos. and there's no getting them back. I'm left with the terrible edits of 4 photos total.
Well, first of all, this photographer clearly fucks. That's number one. Good for him. I agree with that 1,000%. Like, who cares? He's fucking. He's basically the guy from Titanic taking pictures of Rose.
Yeah,
naked.
and 90% of photographers.
That's not pornography. If a dick's not going into a hole, that's not pornography. Will you agree to that?
Yeah, if it's just like nudes
Just
from
a
a girl.
nude, dude?
If it's just nude women, it's just nude photography. It's not pornography.
Yeah,
I agree, but we haven't seen these photos, so I don't know.
We
There's
don't
some
know.
girls getting like it's like a selfie and she's just taking a dick in the mouth.
First thing I'm saying, this girl's a prude. That's my first thing, and this guy fucks. That's where I'm going
But
first.
is it a scam here?
Is what a scam?
Was the guy, the photographer, quote unquote, scamming this girl? Took pictures. I can take a camera right now. Take all these pictures.
200 does seem light for a session.
Take your money,
Yeah.
and then now I just upload. Okay, you can download them here, and it's just porn pictures.
But if you show up to the site and you have all the pictures and you just upload the pictures, why not just upload the pictures? That's why
I
I'm
know,
not saying
I
the
guess,
scam.
yeah, that's true.
So
I
unless
guess
he's
you could
trying
just
to
do
fuck
that.
with them, like maybe
Yeah.
this girl was a cunt.
Maybe she was a
cunt.
twat.
Yeah.
And being real, like I said, these people are just they're extra. They're so extra.
Yeah.
Whenever people are buying a service from somebody, especially an independent contractor, you don't know how she was acting. So he was probably like, fuck you, lady. Fuck your kid. Here's all some porn pictures.
Don't you think that the easiest solution, this is why something else has to be going on. The easiest solution is that photographer to come back and do a new set. That's,
Yeah, but I don't know if he's like just ignoring her now. He's got to be.
well, I mean, he's got to rectify this situation. I think this
would
was
think.
this was a malicious thing done by the photographer.
I agree with
and
you.
it's like, listen, your tits suck. Look at these tits.
Look at these tits.
Yeah. So she feels doubly bad.
See, because you wouldn't calm your tits. Take a look at these tits.
Take a look at these tits. What do you think?
Depends on the photos.
Yeah.
I think it just depends on the photos. I think you're acting like a fucking child. You don't know the whole situation, so you don't know if this guy's like been telling her to download them. Is it a shitty way that the guy's doing it? Yeah, for sure. But like, you'd hope to have this type of conversation before you get into,
Yeah, and it's
paying somebody for something like that. It was what their first birthday,
It was.
the kid's first birthday.
I wish you could like look in the comments on this because I guarantee she's getting into this more. There has to be an edit. There has to be an update. There's no way that this is all it is. So it's either fake. This is either 100% fake.
Yeah, her child's first birthday, and she spent $700 plus the cake plus makeup, etc. So she's probably upwards towards $1,000 for this photo shoot.
That's ridiculous, bro. What a bougie ass bitch.
This is why.
All to get dick pics.
This is
How'd
why
that work?
there's no bigger scam besides college than the photography business. They get you every fucking year. All they do is they put some fucking paper mache fucking Christmas trees. You're going to be dealing with this. You're going to be fucking dealing with this every fucking year.
I got
almost
an
out of it.
iPhone.
Every fucking year, you're going to be fucking dealing with this.
Got an
These
iPhone.
little cunts, dude, they charge you $300 for a session. You come in, you take 4 pictures in front of fucking fake snowballs every Christmas, and you have to do it. And it's all these girls. They get together and they make you do these things that they're all
know.
like, they feel like they're missing out. Their kids missing out that they don't get professional pictures taken. This guy is fucking mopping up. You guys should both go and be
I
photographers.
I did this job. You remember I did this
Oh,
job.
I forgot he did do this job. Yeah. For
I
Sears or
was the guy.
something?
I worked at
Picture People?
First Picture
Yeah.
People at Square One Mall. You remember Picture People?
I don't.
And then I worked at Sears, the
Sears
photo
too,
photo
yeah.
center.
Listen, let me tell you, you're 1,000% right. Like opening up like a little studio, just being that all you need is like a white backdrop and just buy all the stupidest props that you could fucking find. And then like, that's it, dude.
Jay
You
Fine
just-
fucked up by making a podcast studio. He fucked up huge. He could be Jay Photo right now. He could have all the backdrops in here. This could be all little photo areas. He could have a Hanukkah room. He could have a Christmas room.
You have
He'd
the
be
green
fucking
room. You have the
mopping
green-
I
up.
thought about turning that into a photo room.
Yeah, dead about it. Dude, you got the
Fine,
camera, dude.
You should
It's crazy.
seriously consider that. You have the
Honestly.
green screen room. You could you could make someone's baby in fucking Pandora.
But like if I was gonna do that, I'd want to just like find a photographer and just like rent the space out and just be like, use this as your studio. I don't want to do the photography.
Yeah, it does get
Yeah, it's
creepy
a
when you
lot.
just take a picture.
Well,
Plus,
it's
it's
a
a
lot.
guy, like a guy
And you
taking
gotta
pictures.
you
It's
gotta
also
bring
like-
like,
I don't. You know.
no,
I
but
don't
believe it or
their
not,
families
being
and
a
shit.
guy, dude, I've seen it like live in action. Girls like being recorded. Okay. Like,
What is he talking?
I don't
Where
know.
did you come
you
up with
said
that?
being like, oh, it's weird being a guy photographer. No, it's
I'm
not.
saying for photographing little kids is what I'm saying. That's where it gets weird. Like I wouldn't
Yeah,
bring
that's
my,
weird. I wouldn't probably
like,
do
I would
that.
just say,
but
oh, Jay Fine got a
here's
whole
the
treasure
thing.
trove of child porn on his computer if we were going.
No, I would
Here's
just be
the
trying to
thing.
fuck the mums.
Here's the thing.
I know. I get
I'd be
where you're
trying to
coming
fuck the
from.
mums.
Why
for
it's
sure.
why it's not weird is because usually the parents are there with you. They're not just been like, they're not going to be like, okay, Jay, fine, here's the kid. I'll be in the
Yeah,
car.
yeah,
Let me
that's
know
true.
when you're ready.
Yeah.
Like
I'm
they're
sure there
in
was
the
a
room.
time.
Yeah.
There was a
Maybe,
time. Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah, and if you ever have to like move the kid or like fix the kid, you're obviously telling the mother like, "Hey, put your son like on his stomach
Yeah,
and
exactly.
look this way."
Exactly.
You
And
know,
you're
not
doing
like,
little
"Oh,
things
let
to
me-
get the baby
let
to
me
pay
jerk
attention."
little Timmy's dick real quick and move him around.
Yeah,
Do you
Like,
think
Yeah.
there's
That's a
girls
whole-
that really get like turned on by like little kids' dicks? Like I know when I think of child pornography, no, I'm being serious.
I mean, there
I
are
always think it's
pedophiles.
girls. Do you
There
think?
are girl
oh, yeah.
pedophiles.
Do you
Yeah,
think there's
100%.
girl- you think
there's
so?
Woman pedophiles for sure.
Hey, they become teachers and they
Yeah,
fuck.
that's
Yeah,
what they do. Yeah,
that's exactly
Smart,
what
yeah.
they do.
Yeah, easy access.
Okay. What else you got?
Yeah,
That was
let's
a
move on
cough.
from
That
that.
was a cough check. McDonald's. In other news, McDonald's is bringing back the snack wrap.
I did see that.
And I'll tell you exactly why. Because Burger King put it on their fucking menu, and they're like, "Fuck you, Burger King! You're trying to put the snack wrap. I'll bring mine back, and I'll show you."
And if you're a McDonald's fan, if that's the real motivation that McDonald's got to bring back the snack wrap, you tip your cap to Burger King.
I'm okay with it.
My
You say,
opinion
thank you
about
for
this.
thank you for making the
I
competition
appreciate
better.
it. Thank you.
It's
Thank
crazy they even took it off. I almost feel like it's a PR stunt to take something off and then just put it back like
Well,
2 years
Taco
later.
Bell used to do that with the cheesy gordita crunch for years,
Okay,
and
but
then
listen,
everyone was
I
like,
think that
nah.
I think it's guys, I really think it's a method to marketing. It's
That's what I'm saying.
It's
Yeah,
but
but
it's
it's been
1,010%
years.
because think about it like this, and I'm just gonna do it real quick because now that you're saying that. How many people like love the snack wrap from
Everybody
McDonald's?
did.
Everybody, right? And then you took it away and now everyone's fucking pissed.
Now they're coming back.
Now they're coming back tenfold. Now they're telling everybody that they met newly, yo, do you not want a snack wrap from McDonald's? And someone's gonna be like, I've never had one. Ooh, gotta try one. I'm noticing now in like the video game realm, there's a lot of stuff stale. So what video games are doing? Revising old stuff that everybody loved originally.
But this is like-
bringing back like old maps, old guns, old ways, because everybody likes.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
everybody likes
But
their
why
daily
take 'em
dose
out-
of like.
But this is like
back then,
McDonald's,
I don't know.
like a
We're
crazy.
have
talking
no
about
idea.
a 7-year hiatus of the snack wrap because it came off in 2016 and it is now 2023.
It's been that long?
About
Wow.
to be 8 years.
Wow.
We should take off chicken palm off the menu.
What?
People
Just
would
take
lose
it
their
off to what their fucking
minds,
lose their
dude.
minds, dude. Come back.
I'll tell
Chicken
you what.
palm's back, kid. That's what we'll do in
tell you
like
what.
6 months.
We're actually a Chinese food restaurant now.
The snack wrap's crazy, dude. I didn't know it was gone that long.
That's a good one. Like, where were you, like, when the snack wrap? You know, what were you like? Where were you at? What was it? 2016. 3 years out of college. I was a fucking loser.
Well, so
Yeah,
not much has
2016,
changed on
dude.
that front.
Nope.
Still a loser.
Still a loser. Snack wraps back though.
Snack wraps are back.
Might change. Might not.
I want to ask Nico a misto question.
I don't even
And
know what the
Al,
fuck
Al
that
knows
means.
this story because it has happened at work.
This is stupid. This
I
is
know,
such a
but I
dumb
want
question.
a hypothetical. Now you're a manager. Let's say you're the manager of just a restaurant, right?
A random restaurant.
Random restaurant, and there's a 3-top. Now let's say the most expensive thing on the menu is something that 2 people can share. It's meant for that, right?
Okay.
Now let's say it's, I don't know, just to give you an example, like a misto.
Oh, okay. Right. All right. Misto de Pet. Okay, gotcha. Yep.
Now,
I'm
Jay
tracking.
Fine is a relatively new server. He's got a smaller section. It is what it is. You're easing him in, right? Now, Jay Fine walks up to you. Hey, I made a small mistake. Can you help me out? Yeah, sure. And Jay Fine's like, hey, well, what happened? Well, there was 3 people. One of them ordered a chicken palm, and the other one, ordered the misto. So I rung in 2 mistos. Well, why'd you do that? Well, there was 2 people. I assumed they wanted one each.
This is like the equivalent of getting a tomahawk for 2.
And then
2 separate people getting it.
and then ordering
Instead-
2 of them because you assumed they wanted one each. So a tomahawk for 2 is like the giant steak.
I know, but that's like pure idiot, like being an idiot. Like I'm
It's just
fucking
a tiny mistake. I'm just saying now.
No,
now
that's
you're
not,
the manager.
I wouldn't say that's a tiny. I wouldn't say that's a tiny mistake by the server. I'd say it's a huge mistake. I'd say
you're-
it's a terrible mistake.
you're the
I don't know how
manager.
the
I
fuck
wanna
you
know
leave
what
the
you do.
table, assuming somebody that hasn't verbally told you what they want. Right? Like, am I getting that right? So
Yeah, you're
if
getting
someone,
that correct.
someone didn't verbally tell them what they wanted,
Yeah.
then obviously you're just gonna go. Would you like anything? And then when they say no, I'm gonna have some of his. Oh, okay. Awesome. So I have 2 total dishes for 3 people. Now, in my mind, 2 people splitting 1 dish, another person palm. We're good.
Not only that,
How the fuck? Guys, I am not smart. How the fuck can't you think like that? How?
and what about not asking that person how he wants his steak cooked if it was a tomahawk for 2?
If it's a steak, automatic
sides, nothing.
temp, dude. Who are you hiring? Who the fuck are you hiring? You didn't hire me, but you hired these retards. It's just crazy. I can't with this fucking restaurant, these stupid people that serve.
I'm just, it's
fucking
like
retards.
It's like if the 4 of us went to a restaurant and then like everyone was drinking water and I was like, "Hey, can I have an espresso martini?"
And you thought 4 people should get espresso
and then
martinis.
you just go back to the computer and ring in 4 of them.
That's the stupidest thing in the world.
But now you're
That's
doing
fireable.
that. But now you're doing
Thank
that.
God I'm
with
not the manager. I'd
but
be
now-
fucking freaking out.
But now you're doing that with the most expensive thing that we have.
I said this
Yeah.
last week and I meant it.
Pay for it.
The place has never run worse with him as the manager. So that's
Wow.
the reason why. It all comes from top
I
down.
certainly did
This
not
is
hire.
top down.
I certainly did not
This
hire
is
this
top
person.
As
down.
long as you no, listen. If he didn't hire the person to vouch for the person, you can't like pin
He's
that
vouching
on
for
him.
him now. You should have fired him on the
I
spot.
am absolutely
You should have
not.
fired him, or just said you just got to take your wallet out and pay for their dinner, because that's the stupidest thing.
So
that's
are you
the
telling me
stupidest thing
now
I've
I
ever-
have the power to fire people on the spot?
Oh, hey Al, you'll probably have 0 employees by next week.
I would
if
say
that's
that
the case.
as a manager, we would have to back you in anything you do. I would just say, like, don't try to fire someone that we clearly look as protectable.
I clearly need more like
Fair
shades of these glasses because they look immaculate
So
on the
that
camera.
would be
I'm
my
sorry.
opinion. But this is also a kid who gets drunk with power. And
That's not true.
So
Listen.
this is where you got to be very careful how you answer questions with him. He is a power hungry little
I
fucking
fired,
a loaded question.
I fired one person.
You did?
I fired one person.
Nice. Was it a fireable offense?
It 100% was.
What they do?
We had an underage girl that was working at the restaurant.
Okay.
When I say underage, she was of age to work, but like under the age where you should be saying the things that you were saying to that employee.
Time out.
How old's this girl?
How old is this girl?
17.
Okay, she's
16,
17.
17.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, so she's
Someone
okay.
said
So,
something inappropriate.
so she's
Yes.
old enough to work, but not old enough to get talked dirty to, basically,
Yes.
or make
Like,
sexual jokes
to the
towards-
point where she was like, "This guy's making me really uncomfortable. He keeps saying weird shit to me. Like he keeps trying to get me to come to his house. Like
Oh, nice.
Yeah, get out of here. Yeah, you're a weirdo. Yep.
at the end of the shift, I sat him down and I said, "You no longer work here."
Yeah. Did you? I mean, did he get talked to before? Like, hey, listen, like, cut the shit. Or no,
I think there's a certain thing that
sent
you
him on his
can't.
way.
Yeah, you can't go back on certain
You
things.
can't.
Well,
Yeah, that's
I mean,
not-
I don't know what
it's
was
like,
said.
hey,
Also,
I don't know either.
If he was like, "Let me see what color your pussy is," like, obviously that's a fireable offense. Yeah.
What's your
So-
favorite shade of pussy, Nico? Since you brought that up,
His
we'll
is-
talk about colors
his
of
is
pussy.
purple for sure.
I mean, I don't even know all. I love all. I'm colorblind, so it don't matter. How
Okay.
about that?
Oh, all right. I don't know if you were liking the dark ones now or what you were like.
Everybody can get it.
Doesn't matter.
Nope. I seen
Fans.
I seen an
Have you fucked a fan yet?
a fan like
Yeah, like a fan of the
Slide
podcast.
into his
like
DMs,
a fan
guys.
of a fan of the podcast.
45% female right now.
I guess essentially you could say I fucked a fan of the podcast.
Oh,
yeah.
there he goes.
Yep.
Yeah, folk
I hope
fans.
to
Guess
God
what? Your
she ain't
favorite rapper
listening.
does
Wait,
too.
is she still a fan? Probably not.
No,
Yes.
not a no.
Yeah.
She
Active.
probably likes the one that you don't come to. Like
That's
she
what it is.
prioritizes what
Tunes
she-
into the ones you're not here on.
Yeah. No. Those. She said those are her favorite episodes. The one where I'm not on. I said,
Yeah,
all right,
it makes
word.
perfect
Yeah.
sense.
I said, good. I
Yeah.
said, you don't want to listen to what I say anyways, because I
Yeah,
honestly
so,
talk like an idiot.
Basically, I was just asking you. Do you think that's a fireable offense?
Is it a fight? Okay. Is it a fight? Is
To give you backstory, a little bit of backstory.
Oh, yeah. Can
His
I ask
attitude
a couple?
sucks.
Can I
Yes,
ask a couple of questions
absolutely,
here?
Absolutely.
Is this the first time that something like this has happened with this person?
He has made multiple mistakes, but he is new, so I get that. You give
I
people
know,
leeway
but
when they're new.
how many multiple, like I'm
Like
now
every single shift.
who the fuck is training this person?
Like every single shift.
Who's training the person?
Justin. But no, listen.
Whoever's
Everyone
training
makes
the
mistakes.
person.
I was
I know-
not the I'm not the server trainer.
Listen,
Everyone makes mistakes. You can't do that. Justin, the first time he worked, he legitimately fucked up a potty at 12. We had to give the whole thing.
When you say
on the
he,
house.
when you say
Second
he,
of all,
when
second,
you say he,
the first Saturday
when
night
you
I
say
worked.
he,
Hold on,
it's
Justin. Let me
both
talk.
of us together.
No, it was him.
It was both
I
of
told
us
Justin to do a
double-teaming
certain
the
thing
potty.
to go tell them downstairs that those two checks had to be together.
Yeah,
He didn't go and do it because
was
he's
both of us
lazy.
working the
He was
same
fat
potty.
and lazy back then.
Both of us working
Second
the
of
same
all,
potty.
the first time I worked on a Saturday night, I dropped the pizza on the fucking kid's head.
Yeah, that's
dead on the
crazy.
kid's head. So the shit happens, okay?
And we get that.
I don't think that's a fireable offense, but I could see other things. Like I don't like. Okay, he made a fucking huge mistake. An attitude problem. I would fire people about attitude immediately. You just fucking get rid of those cancers. If you got a bad attitude, get out of here. That's it.
You can't dude.
We are very forgiving, 100%. And I know Al thinks I'm a big piece of shit. I don't know why he lets me run the restaurant. I don't get it.
I don't think you're a piece of shit.
People do enjoy working for me because I'm not.
I don't believe that either.
People do enjoy working for me because I'm not an asshole.
That
Like-
right there. That one's tough. That's tough
No,
to
he's-
get by. I feel
yeah.
I feel like now I might have to walk into La Familia Monday through Friday.
He is
and I
power
want
hungry.
to blindly survey. I want to blindly survey.
Absolutely not.
everybody.
I would do that 100%.
I want to blindly survey everybody
if
and say,
I
like,
didn't
what
wanna
do you
hurt
rate
Justin-
Justin 1 to 5 as a manager?
If I didn't want to hurt Justin's ego, I would throw it into the group chat, the group chat of the place, and be like, "Does anyone enjoy working for Justin?" And it would be like 80% no, because he is cunty.
Absolutely not.
He doesn't know how to approach people.
I also
think
don't
correctly.
think, in a manager standpoint, you have to be able to have
It's
that
a tough position.
stern side.
It's a tough position
tough.
he's
That's
in.
why with me,
And I play both sides of the fence very well.
that's why with me it was always tough being a manager. Everybody loved coming to me and like asking me for things, but then when it came down to like me actually being disciplinary and like having to actually say something to people, it's tough because
It
you're
does
like,
suck.
I got to do my job. Like
I had to
listen.
tell some kitchen staff in the other location yesterday that, listen, motherfuckers, you don't think I'll roll fucking meatballs? I'll roll fucking meatballs till my hands fucking hurt. Any one of you can lose your job tomorrow. Not even tomorrow, today. You have to put your foot down at some point. Some people, they want to complain when they're busy. They want to complain when they're busy. But when it's not busy, they're not complaining. They're happy to count their paychecks. As soon as it gets a little busy, everyone's fucking complaining. Guess what? Someone's going to dig the holes, my friend. Okay?
Yeah, and I get the
Someone's
carry
going to
the
dig the
bu-
fucking hole.
who's
So
gonna
I suggest
carry-
you take your shovel, you dig your fucking hole, and shut your fucking mouth. Because there's a lot of days you just sit on a bucket and you chill, okay? Some days, some months, you're going to be busier than other months. Guess what, motherfucker? Do your fucking job and stop
See,
complaining.
now I'll get the opposite end of that. Because when they're busy, they're not fucking complaining. When it starts to slow down, then that's when you're getting the fucking
Well, here's
complaints.
the thing. Here's the thing. This is where it's different staffs. Your kitchen staffs to complain when it's busy because they're happy. They're happy going at their little motion where they're only making a few dinners at a time. But then when they get fucking hundreds
getting
at
their
once,
dick kicked in.
they're
It's
getting
way
their dick
different.
kicked in. Okay, well, guess what, guys? We got to pay you somehow.
Yeah.
The only way we pay is people coming through the fucking door.
Yeah, dude. Like, where the fuck do you guys think? Like,
Yeah.
where do you get off just thinking like there's like some drop off thing that someone just drops
That's
a bag
hilarious.
of money off for you fucking
That's
people?
what they think,
It's like,
100%.
yo, bro, use your fucking brain. The
But
only
it-
way that you get paid is if people come in here.
But it's in
you
every
cook
industry.
The, food.
The accountants,
I know, bro.
fucking accountants want to complain, fucking March and April. Oh, I don't get to see my family. What about the other fucking 10 months you guys do jack shit?
I know.
You got 2 months out of the year. Fucking October when people hit the extension and fucking April, dude. Fucking deal with it.
It's
You're busy.
crazy.
Okay, guess what? The economy got to still fucking move. Fucking everyone just wants to complain about their lives. No one gives a fuck.
Yeah,
no one
dude.
cares about your
Try
problems.
fucking hanging from the top of a skyscraper and having to fucking wheedle your way down with a squeegee and fucking wipe every window, dude. And then people want to be like upset. Like, that's fine. Like, it's just fucking nuts, dude. It is fucking ridiculous, man. Some people just do not get it.
Yeah.
Like, just aren't in touch, like, at all. Sad.
Yeah. I
Very
mean, Justin
sad.
has mono. He had mono. He was in the hospital for 3 weeks, had to stay back in the first grade. Like, get some real problems, guys.
Four
he sent
months.
over an ultrasound into our group chat that no one could see the baby's face. And he was fucking so mad about it. No one could tell this baby's
First of all,
face.
far from mad about it.
And
I just
Justin,
was
that
pissed.
is the biggest lie.
I was not mad.
You called everybody
dumb.
multiple times in the chat retarded for not noticing. I honestly, it's an ultrasound. I don't,
See, I was not physically mad. There's a big difference from calling everyone dumb and being mad, physically mad about it.
Can I ask you
Was
this
I
question?
screaming my head off being mad? No, I'm just like, you
he
guys
was-
are morons that you can't see this.
My question, though, is if you send over a picture that in order to get most of the people to see, because not one person saw it, and you have to circle it and turn it, transform it over, and show exactly where all the stuff is, would you say that maybe you should take a little fault on your end, that maybe you could see it because the doctor pointed it out, but not everyone
I
else could see
wasn't
it?
there. I got that picture sent to me.
All right, it doesn't matter. I mean,
I
my
seen
point
it
is,
in 1 second.
maybe that's
I'm
because you're a
clearly
kid.
no. I'm mentally superior. That's
No,
what
yeah,
it is.
that's what it is.
I
Mentally
am
superior.
Yeah,
mentally
that's not it.
superior.
Yeah. Right.
That's the answer.
especially with a picture like
Guys,
ultrasounds that
I
definitely
got the
aren't
picture
clear.
sent to me just like
Guys,
you did.
he's mentally superior. Do me a favor. I want
Mentally
everyone in our
superior.
comments, troll in our comments. We'll see how mentally superior he is.
Mentally
the kid's gonna lose his fucking
superior.
mind.
And
dude.
then we're gonna lose the fucking bad brain account because he's gonna call somebody
Mentally
something that they
superior.
shouldn't be.
Mentally
You
superior.
guys like just because I'm Italian and I talk with my hands doesn't mean I'm angry.
No one's saying you're angry, but when you're calling everyone dumb in the thing,
When
you're like,
you-
how
yeah.
can't you see this face?
Yeah.
No one could see the face.
No one could.
Nobody.
It wasn't like just me, which would have been like funny. It was literally like
It was everybody.
was just saying like "aw," but like in reality, no one even knew what they were really looking at.
He's like, look at how
just-
fat
what
this
I mean
face
for, like,
is.
the
You're
face.
speaking for yourselves though, because
No, you're the only one that saw it.
No,
You and maybe Sabrina.
because only you and Jason were like, I can't see it.
Every single person.
And
People were
your
trying to be
idiot brother
nice.
Marco.
People were trying to be nice and say, "Oh, that's cute," which I agree. That's a great answer to have, but
That's
no
what
one
I
saw
mean.
the face.
Yeah,
no one saw the face.
Again, another blind
Even if
straight.
they answered, "Oh, that's cute," I'm going to call those people up personally as soon as we leave this podcast, and I'm going to call them all up personally, be like, "Hey, could you actually see the face, or was it just me?" And I bet you everyone's on my side.
Someone's gonna go, "Oh, what? Oh, yeah, no, I could see it." That's gonna be like everybody's response. That's
He's like,
definitely how
"Turn
it
the
goes.
phone." Turn it 30 degrees east. Let the sunlight hit
mean,
it in a
it's
certain
adjust the
in the
direction.
contrast to
It's
30.
dead in the middle.
Yes.
It makes no sense that you couldn't see it. It's like ridiculous. You guys are ridiculous.
It was sideways. Like that was the craziest part. Like I'm getting called retarded. It's sideways. It's
Yeah, you gotta
not
go
like
sideways.
right in
It's
my
like-
face. You have to go
He
sideways.
should have sent it over sideways to us. Is what he should have done.
Probably would have worked.
and
out better.
circled it, and then we
Oh
would have
my
all been,
God.
"Oh yeah, it does look. It kind of looks like a teddy bear now."
Because
Yeah.
I'm going to do this while I'm driving, in the middle of driving. I'm going to crop photos, you psychopaths.
An ultrasound is not a picture perfect.
Do you know? I actually
Kodak
thought when he
moment.
sent it over, I actually talked myself like, I don't even want to answer that. I can't see the face. I think Justin's trolling us. I thought he was trolling us with the picture, like to show the most unclear ultrasound of all time. Like Sabrina swallowed a disposable camera and someone took a picture on the inside. That's what it looked like, guys. Just mentally picture
And
that.
now after I circled it, you can see it clear as day.
Yes, now I can see it after we had to, fuck with the picture 100
It's like,
times.
I mean, you got to be an idiot not to see that.
See, when you say you got to be an idiot not to see it, Justin, that's crazy. You're saying that
it looks like a fucking open pistachio right now.
literally-
Like, what's he talking about?
yeah,
Like,
it's
it doesn't look
literally
like
a face.
It's like that's so hard to grab. Like initially from looking at that, especially being an ultrasound.
I
Dude,
can't,
like,
and I
that's
don't want to
insane.
hear, it's because it's your baby.
It
Like,
is because
Yeah,
it's your baby.
How
you're
is
saying
that even possible?
Yeah,
It doesn't make any sense.
Justin, no one seen it. Like no one could see that.
there wasn't one
There
There
person.
was
morons.
one person that says, "I see the face."
Yeah.
They're all morons. That's all.
So
I've seen it in the first.
Right,
the
so
first,
it's not just me and Al speaking
Why
for
would-
ourselves.
but
It's
why would
everybody
it
in that
be-
whole family chat.
because it's
no one
my
knows.
child. I just have the
No,
imagination to
I think
see
you
it.
were looking at it for hours and you were trying
Right.
to find the
I
face.
got the text message at fucking
Like this. Oh, those
No.
those cheeks and all that. Now everyone's talking about
looking
faces
at it
and
for
cheeks.
hours. I got the text message at 8:38. I woke up at fucking got off the phone with you at what time did you call me today?
9/11,
9:12.
your favorite time. He loves 9/11.
I sent the photo to the family group chat at just to prove you all fucking wrong.
Where is
9:24. Looking at it for hours.
Yeah, 45 minutes. I mean, it took
I
me.
wasn't
it took
even
me,
looking at it. I didn't even get in my car. I seen it when I got in my car.
All right. The point being is that, first of all, if it's taking you 45 minutes, your girl sends you a thing, like, what do you just not care about
I
Sabrina?
was sleeping.
Yeah, you don't care about Sabrina. That's fine.
I was
She was
sleeping.
going for an ultrasound today, or did she just?
She just went. She just left and sent it.
That's pretty scumbagish for you not even to go and with her. Number one.
I went to her doctor's appointment with her yesterday.
So, anyways, the point is that it wasn't that clear. We had to transform the entire picture just to even fucking
Didn't
see.
transform nothing. You tilted it.
We
'Cause
tilted it,
You
circled
could have
it.
just tilted your head.
I love how Marco sent like an alien picture back. He's like, "That's gonna haunt my dreams."
I told him I was never gonna save him from the fucking fifth dimension. Speaking of, we have your punishment for going 3 for fucking 25 this week.
No, first of all, he was last in the fantasy. He has to wear the dress.
Oh, I know, but not that.
He has to wear a dress because he's last in
out
fantasy.
to
You know
dinner,
that,
yeah.
right?
Which I don't know why you didn't like start your team. You could have still been playing for.
Because if you think I'm gonna wear a fucking dress out,
You
to
have
dinner,
to do
you're
it.
Have
crazy.
to.
I don't have to do anything.
What are you going to be, a little bitch about it?
No, but I don't have to do that.
It's
I
the
know you don't.
fantasy. It's
I
the
mean, come
fantasy
on. Are you not going to
punishment.
be in the league
I'll
next year?
pick probably a different one, or I'll just leave the league. Yeah,
Wow.
we'll do one of the two.
I didn't know he was this soft.
What do
You're
you got,
softer
though?
than Justin in the
What do you-
comments.
What do you have?
You're softer than Justin in the
That's
comments.
impossible.
You have to take. Well, no, I'm talking about for his betting.
Oh, he went bad. He
His
did
betting
bad.
punishment.
He was 3-7-1.
Yes.
He's bad the last few weeks.
Your betting punishment is you have to take one of
best
the. You
week
have to
of the
take
year
one of the
last year would've
gummies
been
that Marco
9-2.
took.
Oh, you want to take one of the gummies that Marco took for
My
an
brother's a
episode?
pussy, bro.
You got to take one
Sure. That's
next
like-
week.
That is like the
because
fucking.
we don't have as much time this
My
week.
brother fucking got hospitalized himself for the 3rd time off a drug that you can't hallucinate off of. Like, that's the funniest thing I've ever.
You're
fucking-
gonna take this before we start the podcast. Next
You'd want
week.
me to take it earlier. Like, you want me to already have it and, like, let me take it when Al picks me up.
Yeah, that's fine.
That way
Oh,
it will
so
hit
she
me.
is settling in
Yeah,
a
that way
45
it will
an
hit
hour.
me. Yeah.
The identity erasing gummy.
Yes.
What a fucking loser, bro. What
He said he was a clean
How much
slate.
time do we have? We got a couple minutes. Let me just say this, bro. I've been smoking weed since I was 13 years old. Never once has anyone ever heard of me doing anything catastrophic to myself, let alone fucking being rushed to the fucking ER 3 separate times inside of like a year and a half of using THC.
Wait, 3?
My
Yeah, it's 3
my
times.
brother's gone to had to go to the hospital, I believe, 3 times for weed.
Maybe he just shouldn't take it anymore.
No way. Wait a second, because I only know of one. The ALS time, he didn't go to the hospital, did he?
No, I don't think he went to the
He
hospital that
had,
time.
yes, he went to the hospital that night. The 621.
Oh,
When
yeah,
was
he might
talking
have.
Christy. He definitely
he
went
go?
to
At the night.
1,010% went, and I believe that he went in between that and this episode.
Okay, so my question is,
way.
you've never done anything
1,000%.
catastrophic. What about getting that gay horoscope on your arm tattooed? That wasn't on weed? That could be considered catastrophic.
That's catastrophic.
You weren't high.
What about when you bought those glasses that you're wearing right now? Were you stoned?
Gangster. Nope. No one has ever had to come to fucking pick me up and fucking take me somewhere and fucking let me babble my fucking life away to some innocent fucking nurse at 3 a.m. who fucking hates her job anyways. I'm so sorry to any medical staff that had to deal with that obnoxious piece of shit. I don't know how you are over the hump of 30 and you can't fucking handle THC. You're an absolute retard for fucking taking something and not
Well, I
looking
think
at
you
the
just
package.
gotta stay away from it at this point.
Dude, stop using it. Like, stop using it. You clearly don't know your limit. It's like fucking a guy going out to a bar and being like, I'm good. I'm just going to have a couple pops. 12 beers later, has his dick out at the bar. Like, you're waiting for something stupid to happen. That's the next thing. Like, you're already there. Because all Marco had to do was just go outside, take his shirt off, and drink a bottle of water. Would have been sober in 20 minutes. All good. Didn't have to go. The scariest moment
But
of your life.
to be fair,
accidentally overdosing, dude. You a come on, bro.
His terminology I don't like, but to be fair, he does not take more than like 10 milligrams, maybe 15 max, and you take 111 that's a big leap.
The size of it is like this big. He really isn't
I
born for
understand,
taking.
but if you slid me something and said, "Take this, you'll feel great," you have to be a one dumb motherfucker on a sober brain to not look at what he can tell you how much sodium's in a fucking potato chip. You're gonna tell me
he
that he
can.
can't fucking look at the back of a fucking
He probably
thing?
couldn't find it.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard because it's literally on the fucking packaging.
He did what he did to himself, what you did to Bubba.
Yep.
That's exactly what he did.
And now that, see how that works? That's how accidents happen. That's an accident.
Yeah, that's
that
how
was
I
a guy that craved a random chocolate bar that never ate chocolate in his fucking life. Happened to grab the one chocolate bar of the freezer that was weed induced. That's a crazy fucking incident, bro.
Yeah.
A 30 fucking 1-year-old kid taking a fucking edible from fucking Johnny Jerkoff.
No, opening the package himself.
And fucking just slugging the whole thing
It's
down.
ridiculous.
Well, you can't be just slamming the whole thing. You gotta eat
I like the
half.
idea, though,
Justin,
of Marco thinking he's like a creative player, like just like in his room.
He was
the NPC dude, for sure.
He fucking, dude, you're brand new to using it.
I know.
What are you doing, bro?
fucking
That's
up.
self-induced, though.
Yeah, I know.
I can't. I feel 0%
But
bad
his
for Marco.
argument-
Like,
his
I
argument-
feel more embarrassed being his brother. I've gotten more responses in my DMs. I obviously suck at creating content because I should have made a fucking video about it as soon as it happened.
Yeah, you
I've
did
gotten.
should've.
I got over 15 responses on my story when I put it up of his video that I said, I'm embarrassed to be your brother. We can't have this weak shit in our family. You definitely need to figure it out if you want to keep using THC. And I mean all of that. That just being completely honest. I'm not wrong for saying any of it.
No, he just shouldn't use it.
Everybody was like, I was like kind of confused by the video because he said he accidentally overdosed and then he said he took THC, induced gummy or whatever it was, and then throws the Delta in there. It's like, bro, my God, I'm sorry. It gets me fucking like my blood is now fueled. Thank you. Because he is a fucking retard.
He was catatonic, though.
He's
I will
so
say, though-
funny. It's so great that he has you, Justin. Because if he called me, I know why he
Justin's
didn't call me.
more at fault than anybody. He didn't record this, which is absolutely ridiculous. Justin
So
felt so
crazy.
bad for him. So Justin was like
Fuck
his fucking
that.
enabler. Justin
How
was a
the
fucking
fuck do you
enabler.
feel bad? You know,
How
Justin,
do you
you knew
not
he was gonna
record
be-
it just for us?
Now
I'm not
I'm
saying
an enabler?
You're an enabler.
You knew he was going to
enabled
be
that
fine.
behavior.
You
That would've
smoked
been on
weed.
Bad Brain
You
in 2
smoked weed
minutes.
for how long?
If that was you, I would put that on Bad Brain.
You knew
If
he
it
was
was
going to be
me,
fine.
that would have been on Bad
I
Brain.
knew he was going to be fine. I was refusing to take him to the hospital. He said, "No, I'm going to jump out of the car if you don't take me, and I will call an ambulance."
Jump out of the car then. Jump out of the fucking car, you pussy.
But
That's
he was
ridiculous.
panicking. I would do the same thing for any of you guys.
No, I get that. My point is that like you should have
Mama
just
never
recorded
raised-
him.
Mama never
Record the
raised no
ceiling and
bitch.
like let's hear him talk. Like I mean, like
Yeah, just put the
That's
phone like
crazy.
this and like put it in your fucking
I
cup
told
holder.
Nico legitimately, I'm thinking about leaving the podcast because Justin didn't record him. I
Dude,
legit said that
I
to
got
Nico.
a text message that was like, I think I'm done with the podcast. I was like,
I
damn,
can't be-
damn, what happens?
Well,
He's
listen,
like,
and you
bro,
guys-
have you heard this yet? And I'm like,
No.
nah, I haven't heard what. And I call out, I'm like, what's going on? He's like, dude, your brother's on his way to the hospital right now. And I was just like, okay. I'm like, why are you gonna leave the podcast? Because he's like, he got too high. He had a fucking, and he told me the whole story, and I was just like, oh my fucking God, bro.
But I can't. First of all, you think I'm sensitive. Your brother's very sensitive.
I
If
get
I didn't
it.
put him on blast like that, he would have never
I'm not
trusted me
saying
again.
to use it.
No,
I'm
he
just
probably
saying
would've
you
killed
have
himself.
it. You have it, and then he would have been fine with it. He doesn't even pay attention. You have it just for us, just for. I'm not even saying put it on the podcast. I'm saying just for us to have it. One of your
As
boys,
soon
if
as
one
I
of your
sent
boys
that-
gets too drunk, one of your boys does too much shit, and you don't record him,
if
you're
one
a
of your
loser.
boys gets his wisdom teeth pulled out,
It's
you pick him up.
crazy. It's not like we're asking for crazy. Like I'm telling you to pull his dick out and jerk it off or something.
That's
that
true.
would be crazy.
That is
I
crazy.
get it, but listen, you guys know how he is, and he would have never talked to me again, probably.
Okay, so then he doesn't talk to you for having fun with him. You don't take that much edibles.
Okay, and also he doesn't talk to you again, but yet you essentially could turn it like you saved his life because you took him to the hospital.
Yeah, I saved your life, but I got a video of the car ceiling, and you're talking absolute nonsense that you're going to stop, drop, and roll out this car like the
No,
Big
but he
Lebowski.
wasn't even really
Would've been
talking,
fine.
dude. He was catatonic.
What does that mean?
He was just
Which is even funnier.
like, you know what I mean? Like
Oh
he
my
was,
God, dude.
You should have been asking him state capitals. That's what you should have been asking.
dude. I was trying to like talk to him about memories. He's like, I have no memory of anything. I'm having an ego death. All right, guys.
We're gonna wrap this up a little early.
We're wrapping this up early. Jay Fine's got to make some millions. I don't know. He's too busy for us.
We're
So,
gonna hope for a little trickle down effect when this deal
Fuck, it
goes
was
through.
so
That's all we
fucking
need.
stupid.
That's all we need.
Yeah,
So-
wait for Hedge Better Studios Part 2. It's gonna
Reach
look
out to
ridiculous.
Mako, get the fucking gummy. I'll fucking take the whole thing.
You
and
taking one or two?
I'll take what he,
I
he
heard
took
he's
one.
starting THC Anonymous.
Yeah.
I think that's
What?
yeah.
Yeah, he says
He's
it's a
starting a
problem.
support group.
He says you can overdose on it. THC.
It's
Never heard of
embarrassing.
it. First person ever to do it.
It's embarrassing. I'll show up to every meeting and call everybody a pussy. Like,
I'm thinking about just taking Narcan on camera. What do you think?
That's not going to do anything to you.
Won't it jack me up? It's straight adrenaline.
Narcan? Is it adrenaline?
I think it's adrenaline. Isn't that true, J5?
I
You know
don't
what
know.
Narcan is?
I thought it worked by like reversing the heroin.
Yeah.
I don't know how.
I thought it was straight like a shot of adrenaline, like almost like epinephrine.
No, because you can buy it over the counter. Absolutely not.
Are you sure?
1,000%.
fucking
All right, we're
knows,
going to look
bro.
that up. Either way, I'm doing
All right,
Narcan on the
guys,
next episode.
Like, subscribe, do everything that you never do normally. Peace out.
We're just